now I'm going to take the Painterly paint pot. And I'm going to put that all over my lid on both sides. Then I'm going to take the color in Sin with a flat kind of paddle shaped brush. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in for y'all so that you can actually see what I'm doing. Hopefully that's close enough for you. Alright, so I'm taking that color in Sin, which is the one that I said was kind of like a light honey shade. I'm taking that up to my crease. Now, if you have a more mature eye, which when I say that I mean if you have any kind of wrinkly crepiness in your eyelid, instead of using these shimmer kind of a shade, use matte shadows. You can get the same kind of an effect by using matte shadows because the shimmer is just going to draw attention to any kind of crepiness that you may have. Okay, so then I'm going to take, and that brush by the way was SS239 by Sigma. So then I'm going to take a 224. It's like a MAC 224. This is a Francesco Guerrera. It's a line that Dillard's had that they stopped carrying, so I got the brush super cheap. And I'm going to dip that in Smog, which is that brown shade. And I'm going to go right here in the outer edge, and I'm going to make like a windshield wiper motion on the outer 2/3 of my lid. You see that? I don't know if you can tell what I'm doing, but okay, so that just darkened the crease a little and the outer edge. Okay, then I'm going to go back in with a pencil brush, which is, this is a pencil brush. It's like a, can you see it? And I'm going to go into that last call, which is the burgundy shade. Ooh, focus. It's that burgundy shade, and I'm going to do the same thing right there on that outer edge and then right into the crease. But this time I'm only going to go about 1/3 of the way in. I feel like that's really making it hard for you guys to see. Maybe that's too much light. Okay, and then I'm going to take the Oil Slick, which is the black color, on the same brush. I'm going to tap it off a little because I don't want it to look harsh. And again, just in that outer third. Okay, then I'm going to take a 217 brush, which is this type of a brush. And I'm just going to blend it all together. Can you see that? Alright, then after I'm done doing that, I like to go back in with that Sin color and just kind of lighten up the first third of my eye. And then I'm going to pop a little bit of the Sin up there. Wow, that's a lot of shimmer. I don't like to do major shimmer on my eyelid or at my brow bone. I really prefer more of a matte finish at my brow bone. Okay, so I'm just doing one eye for y'all because, and then I'll go back and finish the other. Why is my camera getting out of focus? Then I'm going to take the liquid liner in Blackest Black by Revlon. Okay, I know I'm holding my lid, but just know that I'm not really tugging that hard, but this helps me to keep it straight. If you have a hard time doing liquid liner, I recommend using a pen type thing like this. And if you need to, you can balance your pinky on your face to help you not to mess up, and do short little strokes, because when you do short little strokes, it's easier than trying to draw one big line. See what I'm talking about doing your concealer last? Okay, so then what I'm going to do is take my eyelash curler and curl my lashes. Hip nose. And when you do your eyelashes, go into the base of your lashes and wiggle up. Really allows your whole entire lash to get the product on it. And do that for like your first coat, and then go back over it, pulling the product through to the edges. I hardly ever do my bottom ones because they're pretty long and it kind of irritates me to do them. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and finish the other eye and then show you the rest of the face. Okay, so I finished the other eye and I went ahead and put my concealer on. This is Makeup Forever's Camouflage Palette in number 1. And I always use this kind of a salmon color. I do mix the other colors in, but right now I'm darker. But the salmon color is best for like if you have any kind of bluey redness or darkness under the eyes. It makes it not look super white, but it like helps to disguise those. Okay, so I am going to now use an angled brush. I'm actually going to use this one. It is E.L.F. $1 brush. But as you can see, it's like an angled blush. I can't even talk. Okay, I'm going to put that into the bronzing side. I'm going to make a fish face. And I realize that it looks dark right now, but we're going to blend it out. This gives you the illusion of cheekbones. I go down my jawline. And I pull that down into my neck. This is great for when you're taking pictures. If you still have a little bit of the double chin left, it disguises it for the camera. Okay, and then go in and just buff that out in your cheek area so that you don't have one of those lines like 1980s blush, like a really pronounced line. That's the key really to makeup, is blending. For eyes and everything, you want to blend because you don't want any harsh lines. I'm going to take that same brush, dip it in the blush, give a little bit of a cheesy apple, and I just go right on the outer edge of the apples of my cheek. Don't go too far in. And this blush has a little bit of a highlighting shimmer to it. I don't know if you can kind of see that. And then if you so desire, you can take a highlighter, same brush, swirl right underneath the eyes, down the nose, a little bit on the forehead. Then take my lip gloss. Do my eyebrows real quick. Always fill in your eyebrows. It really frames your face. If you don't get waxed or tweezed, I recommend doing that, provided you have enough to do that. But eyebrows really do make a difference. When I do people's makeup, a lot of times they do not ever do their eyebrows, and that's what frames your face. So there's the look. And let me zoom in again so you can see the eyes. Very, very simple. Looks great on any skin tone, on anyone. don't use the same products I use. If you don't have them, just find things that look like them. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this first tutorial. And Nicole, I will do a smoky eye look for you next. It probably won't be today, but the next time I do this, I will make it a smoky eye look. Have a great day, and I will be back for my update.